Hi there, it's day 227, and today's topic is process flow for visualization and positive thinking. Now, after um, talking about visualization and also, your goals and those topics that we had last days, this topic is not leaving me because I'm thinking it is very important to go here into more details. So today I want a combination of those two subjects, positive thinking and visualization. And for those who do not really believe in visualization, they can, look up for how are the chemical processes in your brain that is accompanied by the process of visualization. Now, your brain is working with images, and 80 to 90% of what you're thinking and of what every people are capable of is to have a certain image. And it doesn't matter if you see it, you can imagine it. That's why we all dream also. And since visualization is important, that's why it is so effective if paint the result of what it is that you want to have. Can be an object, can be a person, like example a relationship that you want to have, can be also maybe a job that you want to achieve, a certain status, a job, a new job, whatever. So the more we go into details, the better it is. I still can't remember the title of the author of Everything is Reachable. I will look it up and I will tell it in one of the next challenges. And it's the best book I ever read it about targets, goals, what you have to do, and almost everything that we have to discuss. The most important things that accompany you in steps from starting till reaching a goal. So taking action is written in this book, and it's so good. I don't know why you can find it just for a few euros. I can only recommend it. It is the best book that I have read it so far, next to Joseph Murphy, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. Now, what he's saying is that the more you describe what is that you want, and also find something that reminds you, so that at least 3 times a day, morning and midday and afternoon, that you thinking about what it is that you want to achieve. And the more you fill this up with, also in a feeling like that you are living already what it is that you want, the more you will attract it. Because the more you do it, it's like when you go on vacation and you are thinking about where you are going next week, next day, what you want to do, and after stopping thinking about it, the feeling is still remaining there with you, because you believe it's sure that it will happen. So this is so important, to believe in it. If you don't believe in it, it's like closing the picture, the image, and then you're falling into a hole. But if you think that's really possible, then you step out because you have to do something, but still this feeling is accompanying you, like you are sure that will happen. And the more you will think about it, the more it will become an image of you, because the subconscious mind can separate what is just imagination, what is reality. For him, everything is reality. Now, you may say, well, if I think something bad, this will happen. As we have about 60,000 pictures and images a day, or thoughts, to be more specific. It's not like I'm thinking something bad will happen, that will happen, and the next thing will happen, because if it would be like this, 60,000 things would happen. But you have to be straight to one thing. So that's why it's so important to think many times about what it is. The more time you give for your thoughts, the more it becomes a part of you. It's like an intensity. The more time you give something, more your brain thinks, oh, that's always there. I know this thought. This will be the reality. So it will attract whatever is necessary. And if you, for example, do not know how this can happen, if you have still some doubts, then make it easy for you. For example, let's say you want to find perfect partner for you. And well, if you are imagining that he will come to your door and just say, "Hey, here I am," I don't. Then it's the question: do you really believe in it? So if you don't believe in it, then then you can also speak to yourself in a way like, I let the universe bring me by just a thought or whatever at the necessary time to the necessary place in order that I got to know this person. And I know some stories from my own life, also from some friends, where suddenly an impulse taught them to go out and maybe to a bar, whatever, and then they found there a person and they got together. So it's always, you can support your goals if you give these orders that support your belief. So don't leave it to the how do we call it? Don't leave it to coincidence. Just calculate it by making the right thoughts. And sometimes I want to give you an example. Every time I was looking for a new job, and I was preparing myself for an interview that would come up, I never was thinking what will come up in the interview. I always was thinking the result. That the result is that I want to go out of the interview, be happy, and that I get the position. So I always was thinking that I came out of it as a happy person, as it was an easy interview, and that everybody was congratulating me. And we know from experience from the past, since we were children, how it is that somebody congratulates you. And we also know what is a good feeling and how to have an interview that is maybe easy. So I never thought of the process. So the result was every time 100% that I got the position if I wanted it. And because once I was somewhere, I really didn't want it, so I didn't get it, but it was no deal. And so every time I was thinking, yeah, this feeling, I have this job. The result was that in the interview, I was speaking as though I am already part of the company. So when it was the case, I was saying, not your company, I was saying, so we are doing this and that. And so my words were like as if I'm already part of the family of the enterprise. And I don't know if this played a part, but I know that every time I got the job. And so I hope this will help you making your calculation. And since your subconscious mind can separate what is reality and not, why to concentrate on bad happenings if we can concentrate on positive? So every time a negative thought is coming up and that there are some doubts, change it to a positive one, so that you give more time, more energy there, and this will support your subconscious mind and the universe, and however you will call it, in order to place you, to put a certain thought that places you in the right time in space to find what you're looking for. So good luck for this, and stay tuned till tomorrow. Bye bye.